Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the ACC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got a man. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets down...
Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Here comes the option. Runs through a tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Razorbacks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. He's looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Sweet cut there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the ground with the back. Tough slanting in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move at the 30. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. No backs. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The sweet feet buy a little time. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Split backs here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse? Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. just a pass. Might be looking to run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man on the right.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on third. Got it in the middle. It's Burgess. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the quick shuffle pass. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down for this offense. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Shaw. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on second down after the short completion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. He was trying to hit his man on the left sideline. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's on target and complete. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make... at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
There he goes. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback...
It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Well, the offense has a nice lead here in the second half, but if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to hold on to the football, and they are very lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Makes a connection. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Corner's going to give them room. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Burgess. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Gets open down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
35, Texas Tech, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Dorsey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They make the stop, but this sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they
look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Fires to the middle, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The give to the back. Slithers into space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond? Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Wants to fire on 2nd down.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure, multiple looks, different guys, back-to-back plays. Now bringing up a 3rd and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
I'll say this, not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on 4th down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players to go out and execute, and they did it right there.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And
this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle, it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
With the catch, it's on. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking left. He makes the catch. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to keep it in the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabs over the middle. It's Ellington. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Buys a little extra time. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to run it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Pressure coming. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
And that's another nice play for this offense, man. How about this offense putting together a drive when they had to have it? They got to have points late in this football game, and they're executing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They do get the clock stopped, but going backwards is not the recipe this late in the game. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He's out of bounds, not nearly enough to pick up the 1st down. At least he stopped the clock before this desperation 4th down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball.